The views and opinions expressed in the following program are those of the hosts and guests, and not necessarily those of the staff or management of Worldwide Digital Broadcasting Corporation.
Whether she's walking the red carpet or doing interviews, you'll find her with celebrities and all the latest news. She's here, she's there, she's everywhere, she's always on the go. So sit back, relax, and get ready, 'cause it's the Corey Taylor Talks Show.
Hello everybody. I am so excited for my guest today. We have the one and only Alfie Sheard. He is incredible. He has done so many amazing things. He's like literally the best singer ever. And he's only 15 years old, and I am so excited to have him on. So hi Alfie, how are you?
Hello, I'm fine. Thank you very much for having me on the show.
Oh, thank you so much for being on. And I just got to tell you guys, Alfie is an absolute saint. It was complete technical difficulties, and we were just able to get him on. So he's an amazing guy.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
Oh, of course. Thank you. All right. So, Alfie, like I said before, you are just like the most amazing singer, and you are like so incredibly talented. And basically, you had this viral video of yourself. So, why don't you talk about how this actually happened and how huge it got and everything?
So, basically, I went busking in a town near me called Doncaster, and I filmed the video Fast Car by Tracy Chapman. So I've been doing this for like a month or so. It was a regular thing, and I put the video, and I woke up the next morning and it had 200,000 views, and I was like, what? This video is going to go quite big, I reckon. And then in like 7 hours it had like 1 million views, so I was like, what is happening?
Oh my gosh.
So basically that happened, it went really big, and then I got a call from Ellen wanting to get me on the show.
Wow, what was that like? Like, because Ellen's Ellen, so how was that receiving that?
Well, obviously I knew who Ellen was, but I was like, I can't believe this because it's Ellen. Like, I'm just a normal 16-year-old singer from Rotherham, and things like this don't really happen to people like me.
Right, no, of course. But I gotta say, I mean, truly, you were just incredible. Like, I've seen all of your videos now, and of course I saw like the original one, but I've seen all of your videos, and you have such a perfect voice, and I mean, you're truly incredible. What made you want to get into singing in the first place?
Well, basically I just wanted my mum to buy me a guitar from like the age of 12. Like, there was no sort of inspiration behind it. I was just like, Mum, I really want a guitar. So I got one, got a couple of lessons, started writing my own songs, playing covers, uploading, doing gigs, and then it really started from there. And as I grew older, I obviously took an interest into Ed Sheeran, and he's been a massive part of my musical journey. Oh
yeah, and first of all, I love Ed Sheeran. I think everyone in the world does.
Yeah, he's amazing.
So how did your relationship evolve? Because I know he also gave you a guitar too, as well, right?
Yeah, he kindly gave me a guitar because I was actually on about Ellen with one of the producers, and Ed Sheeran actually went on that day, and I was like, oh, I've just missed him by a week. Like, I was like, oh, how cool would it be if I met him? But I missed him by a week. And I was like, yeah, you missed him. But then it turns out he signed a guitar, like, backstage. So, like, that to me is amazing. Because, like, he's my idol, he's my inspiration.
Oh, that is so cool. And I got to see him live one time, and he is so incredible, and like how he does all his instruments and stuff. So that's really, really cool.
Yeah.
And so what type of songs do you like to write and stuff? Because I think that's, I mean, not a lot of people, especially at age 15, are writing songs. And at age 12, you said you started, basically. So what's kind of the process, and what type of songs do you like to write?
I just basically like to write songs about, like, me as a person, like what I've gone through, like, just things like that. It's like really, really just me trying to get things out in a way that people can understand, if you know what I mean. Because, like, in a song, you can fit a lot of things into a song, and it just goes from there, really.
Oh, yeah. And are you planning on releasing an album or EP or anything?
Yeah, I'm hopefully releasing an EP later this year, which will be like all my original songs, so I can sell it to the people that want to buy it, like my fans and that, so they can like have an insight with my original music.
Oh my gosh, that would be so cool. And I'm sure you have to have like a bajillion record companies after you. Are you planning on signing with any or anything, or are you just kind of sticking solo for now?
Well, I mean, definitely a record label or management is something I have in mind. I've got a lot of offers, but obviously you need to wait until the right one comes along and it's right for you, because a record deal is a huge opportunity, so you need to make sure you're picking the right one.
Oh yeah, but I'm sure you will find the perfect one, and I'm sure everyone's super excited for it, because like I said, you're just incredible and you have everything.
Thank you.
And you know, I started this show when I was 15 years old, actually, and it was and it was very difficult, and it was a lot of work and stuff, and I can only imagine how hugely different your life became from just performing on the streets, and now you're on Ellen and you're on a million different things, and everyone is just in love with you and watching your every single move. So I think that's really inspiring that you followed your dreams.
Thank you very much. And like you mentioned about like showing people the journey of like my music career, basically, and that's actually one of the reasons I created the videos, because I want to be able to look back in 10 years and be like, oh, that was me at 15 years old, busking.
Oh, yeah. I mean, and then you just did that for yourself, and then it turned out to this huge thing. I can't even, honestly, I can't comprehend.
I honestly I could not believe it, because to me it was literally like I was getting 70,000 views in a week, and then suddenly I got 200,000 views overnight. So it was definitely really weird.
Oh yeah, but that is so cool, and that's really amazing. And you weren't even supposed to go that day, am I correct with that?
Yeah, that is correct. So basically, I was at a party doing an 18th birthday party the night before, and you know what 18th birthday parties are like. I was singing till 3 a.m.
the
previous morning. So I literally had about 4 hours sleep, and I woke up, and I just texted the person I go with, and I was like, do you want to go busking today? So it took me about an hour to get my voice ready, because like it was just so torn and sore from the previous night. And then actually it turned out to be this great thing which has led on and changed my life.
Yeah, I mean, that didn't even stop you if you're, I mean, because of course you're partying, and like 18 is kind of like the 21 here in America, I'm assuming, right?
Yeah.
Right, so I mean, that would be a really cool and exciting and crazy party, and for you to go out and still do it and have your voice, like you said, be great, like that's really cool, and I think that was meant for sure.
Yeah, thank you very much, thank you.
Yeah, and so what's your ultimate goal? Like, what do you want to be doing with your career?
So, obviously on Ellen, I said my ultimate goal was to come home to my mother, say she doesn't have to work anymore. But on the musical aspect, I want to be able to sell out arenas all over the world, sell my own music, and I want to be able to like sing my own songs and have a look down at my fans singing it to me, because there's nothing better than getting your own song sung back to you.
Oh yeah, no, and I truly believe that, because you could sell out stadiums right now. I believe everyone just loves you, and you have so many followers, and they're really they're so supportive, as they should be, because you're very kind and down to earth and sweet, which is unfortunately sometimes you don't find that very often, especially if you become an overnight sensation. You never know how someone's going to take that, but you're handling it very well.
Well, yeah, obviously, like you said, I've got a big fan base, but to me, it's not the size of the fan base, it's just like how many fans are the real fans that'll comment on all the pictures, like them, share every video, like, and I'm so grateful that I have a lot of them, because they really do support me, and like I've got to thank each and every one of them so much.
Oh yeah, and that's really cool that you are sticking with your fans and stuff, because you know some people forget about them, unfortunately, but you aren't. You're completely there for them.
Yeah, definitely, because at the end of the day, without fans, you're not going to ever be anywhere. You need your fans to make a career in anything, really.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. And Like I said, you are just so inspiring, I think, to a lot of teenagers and stuff who it's very difficult to make it in the music industry and stuff, and you're very fresh and everything, and it was an overnight kind of situation. So what advice do you have for people trying to make it in there and stuff, and all the difficulties I'm sure you face?
Definitely. So the only advice I would ever give is to never stop practicing, never stop learning. To say, like, you've mastered a song on the guitar, don't just stop at that. Learn another one, learn another one. Like, make yourself as good as you can be, and never give up, and don't ever, like, say, oh, I'll not do that today. Just like I nearly said it on the day I filmed Fast Car. Because if I didn't film it that day, I'd be in some very different boots, and I wouldn't be in the same of mind I am now.
Oh, yeah, and you never know what could have happened. I mean, exactly. That could have never blown up or anything, so...
Definitely. I mean, it was literally just the right people sharing it at the right time.
Oh, yeah, and I'm so happy, honestly, that it was you, and because you're so nice and kind to people, and
Thank you very much.
How do you stay like that? Because you're getting so much attention, like crazy attention. So how do you stay grounded and stuff like that?
Well, basically, I've got a lot of family around me that just like don't really let me get ahead of myself. So if I ever do get ahead of myself, they'll just like bring me back down. But also in the music industry or in any industry, you can be the best singer songwriter in the world, but if you've not got a nice personality, you'll never make it that big. But so yes, you need to be the nicest as you can, and you need to try hard, work hard, and then hopefully one day you will make it as a successful musician.
Oh, I think that's really good, a really good thing to say, because I agree with you. It's a lot about personality too, and there are incredible singers out there, but if you don't have the right type of personality, exactly, you never know.
Yeah, I mean, like I've always said, 50% of being a musician is the way you act and your personality.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. And I have a couple of fun questions to ask you, if that's cool.
Okay.
All right, so if you could duet with anybody or create a song with anybody, who would it be?
It would definitely be Ed Sheeran.
Oh, cool. I'm sure that can happen soon, especially how much of a liking.
That would just be like a dream come true. That would be unreal because, like I said at the start, he's my idol, and I look up to him so much.
And have you ever been able to meet him yet? Actually meet him?
No, I've never actually gone to one of his concerts. I've never met him.
Oh.
So hopefully one day though. Hopefully.
Oh, I'm sure of it for sure. That would be so cool. Oh my God, this poor.
Hello?
Alfie, I am so sorry. It cut off on us.
It's fine. I don't know what happened then.
Yeah, I don't.
It's all Trump's fault.
Yeah, it all cut off on us. But I will wrap it up quickly, so we'll go right into it again. I'm so sorry. Alright, so we are back with Alfie. Again, more technical difficulties, the whole jaw code, but we are back with him. And so once again, thank you so much, Alfie. And I don't even remember the last question I asked you, honestly.
No.
But, okay, so...
You wanted to know what his grandfather's middle name was.
Oh, his grandfather's middle... But, so I just wanted to say, also, if you could create maybe your perfect band, and with you as the lead, if you could have a band with your dream guitarist, drummer, who would it be? Who would you say would be in it?
For, like, a secondary singer, it'd probably be Ed Sheeran.
Oh, cool.
For a drummer, it'd probably be the guy out of the Police. You know, the guy out of the Police band.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it'd be the guy for the drummer. For the lead guitarist, it'd probably be Led Zeppelin.
Oh, awesome.
And for the bass, it'd probably be Sting.
Oh, that'd be really cool.
And then I'd be in the band for, like, singing and guitar as well.
Oh, yeah. No, that'd be a really awesome band. So you have a...
And then on the piano, probably Elton John.
Oh, that'd be awesome. Classic there. So you have a very, you kind of, it sounds like you listen to a lot of different types of music then, is that correct?
Yeah, I mean, I explore my genre of music. I don't really just sit down listening to a certain song and then that's it. I explore music because at the end of the day, there's so much music out there, you can never really stop listening to new music. There's different genres, different styles, etc.
Oh, I agree completely. Well, I know this isn't much of an interview, and if you ever allow us to do another interview again, I promise you none of this will happen.
No, honestly, it's fine. Thank you very much for having me on.
Oh, well, thank you so much. And where can people find you and follow you and get a hold of you and stuff? And all the record companies, where can they get a hold of you?
Yep. So all my music and everything is on my Facebook page, which is Alfie Sheard, ALFIE SHEARD, and it's got a blue tick next to my name. And then my Instagram is Sheard_Alfie, which you can follow me on. That's got a blue tick. And then my YouTube is just Alfie Sheard.
Okay, well, thank you so much, Alfie, and I would love to have you on again. And again, I promise this would not happen at all.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, we'll do it earlier in the day, so it's not, because it's like 10 o'clock there right now or something, so I am so sorry again with everything.
Honestly, it's fine. Thank you very much for having me on, like I said.
Thank you so much, Alfie. You were incredible, and I think you're going to be doing amazing things.
Thank you very much. I'd love to have the interview again and speak again.
Oh, cool. Thank you. I really appreciate it, and I can't wait to see what's in store for you, because you're just going to be like the hugest star ever, so...
Oh, thank you very much. Thank you.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Alfie. Have a great rest of your night. I'm so sorry.
Right. Have a good day. See you later, guys.
All right. Bye. And that was Alfie Sheard. Guys, I can't even tell you what's been going on behind the scenes. I am so sorry. We've tested all this out beforehand, and I don't know what happened. That's our producer right there, because we're losing our minds. But we finished the interview, so that's a good thing, I guess. But Alfie is such an amazing sport, so if for nothing else, please go check out all his stuff, because he's so incredible and sweet, as you can tell, and I would want to kill me if I was him. And yes, and watch the 2 videos coming up too, because they are amazing, obviously, and you'll get to see. And he's such an incredible singer. I'm sure most of you guys already heard of him, if not all of you. But he is such an incredible, kind person. So it was truly such an honor to have him on. And yeah, but thank you guys so much for watching. Once again, please go check out everything, and I hope to have him on the show again soon. Thank you guys so much for watching, and remember, never give up, always believe, and you'll achieve. Thank you, and God bless.
It's late in the evening. She's wondering what clothes to wear. She'll put on her makeup and brushes her long blonde hair, and then she'll ask me, do I look alright? And I say yes, you look wonderful tonight. We'll go to a party, and everyone turns to see this beautiful lady that's walking around with me. And then she'll ask me, do you feel alright? And I say yes, I feel wonderful tonight. I feel wonderful because I see the love like this in your eyes, and the wonder of it all is that you just don't realize how much I love you. It's time to go home now, and I've got an aching head, so I'll give her the car keys and she'll help me to bed. And then I'll tell her, as she turns down the lights, I'll say, my darling, you were wonderful tonight. I heard there was a secret chord that David played and it pleased the Lord. But you don't really care for music, do ya? Well, it goes like this: the fourth, the fifth, the minor fall, and the major lift. The baffled king composing hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. Well, your faith was strong and you needed proof. I saw her bathing on the roof, her beauty and the moonlight overthrew you. Well, she tied you to her kitchen chair, she broke your throat and she cut your hair, and from the lips she drew the hallelujah.